Welcome back, everybody, to the Top Gun podcast. We're glad you could join us. Just got done watching a lot of NFL here on Sunday, and it's kind of the same scenario where we don't know who wants to be good, who wants to be bad, and then there are some teams who have definitely distinguished themselves as official dumpster fires. If you watch the Jets-Browns game, you can see what we're talking about there, and I'm sure we'll discuss this and more. We got some NCAA, we got some NBA to talk about, and we've got the big three of fictional sports characters. A lot of thought went into this one. We'll see what we come up with. Other than that, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe for content on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. We appreciate all of your support, and let's go. All right, boys. No one in the NFL still knows.
No, it's a curse now.
Yeah, they don't know if they want to be good. They don't know if they want to. Well, I guess there are some teams that definitely know they want to be bad.
You already know who's bad anyway.
Oh, they're so bad.
Yeah.
But the top of the leaderboard, it is just forever shifting. It feels like that.
Yeah, changing every week.
Last week the Colts lost. They almost lost again this week. The Bills just laid an egg against one of the worst teams in the NFL.
He was supposed to squish the fish.
Could not do it. But they got blown out. I mean,
that's bad.
Their defense looks bad. Their offense looks bad. It's not a good look. They got to figure some things out, and they didn't make many moves at the trade deadline. So
yeah, they got to figure it out real quick.
Something's got to happen, right?
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, no, definitely. We got a lot of things to talk about here, and I do want to get into it. I know that a lot of it's going to fit into our cleared for takeoff, grounded, and then we'll get into some NBA. Some NFL talk. We'll do our big three of fictional sports characters, which I'm interested to see what you guys come up with.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see this because I had a lot of fun thinking of this one. So we'll see what we come up with here. Let's kick it off. However, let's start with the funniest things that we saw in sports. Giovanni, hit us up with what you got here.
All right, I got two of them. The first one I don't know if you saw this or not. This is so funny. The NFL dropped in the commercial about the 6-7 ad with the NFL players doing the 6-7 hand gesture, and the 6-7 song "Doot Doot" is on the commercial.
I saw that. It won't go away.
Listen, that was one of my, I don't know, cleared for takeoff, grounded, whatever you want to call it. 6-7 brain rot is like full swing. I thought it was bad last year. It started like it had a rebirth of some sort.
Yeah, it started at the end of last year with the LaMelo Ball edits, and then it's just gone downhill this whole year.
They wrote the song, and it's just nuts. I mean, I feel like I watched probably 10 different clips of college basketball teams getting to 67 points and just the fans losing their minds.
I saw one. I think it was like Butler women's basketball, and they had a bunch of kids out watching the game. And as soon as the score got to 67, they lost it. Man.
They hit a free throw, and the girls in the stands were just like losing their mind.
It was amazing, man.
Oh my god!
It's a trend. It's a trend.
I hope it's a trend, dude. If this doesn't go away, I'm gonna.
Well, it kind of brings me to one of my funniest things is that when I was in middle school or elementary school, WWE wrestling, Degeneration X was hitting people with the suck it symbol, and I'm pretty sure every teacher that I had probably hated seeing a bunch of elementary, middle school kids running around saying suck it, which I'll get to here in my funniest moments. But go ahead, Giovanni, if you have any more like funny things.
I got another one here. I got famous YouTuber Tom Grossi, and then every NFL fan's reaction to Week 9 video was saying about the close loss for the Falcons due to a missed extra point, and the Steelers' improved defense after a funeral was held in the parking lot.
Yeah, I saw the funeral.
Yeah, I saw the funeral, dude. That was ridiculous.
I tell you what, man. NFL fans are religious.
Oh yeah.
There would be some fans who would definitely donate body parts for some wins, which is kind of psychotic.
Ask the fans in Buffalo. I know after today's game, someone is like, there are definitely bodies in the streets of Buffalo right now.
There might be. There was definitely some fist fights.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
it's a rivalry.
I hope there weren't weapons involved. So.
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah.
Buffalo fans are Bills Mafia, man.
They're different.
Yeah, they're different. Crazy.
Good for them, though. I mean, got something to live for. You got any more funniest, Giovanni?
I don't think so. That's it.
Okay. Let me throw mine out there since I was kind of on the topic of the Suck It Degeneration X. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like,
no.
Triple X.
Yeah, I'm not a huge wrestling guy, but
no.
H, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a huge wrestling guy, but
he was a heel. Yeah, I'm not really either, but it was just such a, it was the 6'7" thing. Everybody was doing it, so anyway.
Yeah.
So Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw this.
I saw it.
He got hit with a $50,000 fine for a lewd gesture. He did the Suck It.
Oh my God.
He does that all the time.
Did you see what he said though? So
I did not.
So they hit him with a $50,000 fine, and then he turned around and said, "Okay, every time a ref calls a blocking foul, you got to hit them with a $50,000 fine."
Oh,
it's pretty close.
It's pretty close. I always remember there's this one clip of him. He's driving and he gets a layup as an and one. He gets fouled. He's on the ground and he's doing it on the ground. He's like, he's so wild.
Yeah.
That's the only to me that's like one of the redeeming factors about him is he's a funny guy.
He is funny, and I do think that he's pretty smart too. I think that he's
smarter than people think.
Right.
People think he's stupid, but he's smart
because he does stupid things. He does say some stupid stuff sometimes. I mean, but yeah, I think a lot of NBA players sometimes get caught up in the competition and forget that there's like fans in the arena. I mean, there's been several where LeBron just like hits a three and then grabs himself as he runs down the court, and
that's Sam Cassell right there.
Yeah,
Sam Cassell.
Yeah, but I just thought it was funny the way he responded to it on Twitter. He was just like, all right, you got to find the refs now too because they're doing it too.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
So I thought that was pretty funny.
Wait, I got a funny moment.
Go ahead.
Well, Lions wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown, I don't know if he caught a touchdown or not today, but he was caught doing this dance at the end zone, which I think that's really funny.
I think it's because the
president was there.
President Trump was there. They were interviewing him during the game. I was like, I took a bathroom break and I came back and I was like, wait, what? They had him like
Cooper. I might be wrong. Is he from Germany?
No,
Amon-Ra.
Yeah, he's German.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he has the German flag on his helmet. That's why.
So his dad was Mr. Universe, and his mom was a German like
bodybuilder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he grew up in Germany with his brothers.
That's pretty cool.
And his dad's last name was Brown, but he named all his kids with the last name St. Brown because apparently it would look better on jerseys.
He's got a sweet name.
And so here's what I'll say. I feel like the St. Brown's dad is like the not evil version of LeVar Ball with the Ball brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Because Amon-Ra he's a great guy. Like he's funny and he's kind of like the opposite of how some of the Ball brothers are good, but they've been problematic. One of them was they were in China and the one was LiAngelo was robbing stores in China.
Yeah.
And getting arrested for that. And so
now he's
I feel like
rapping.
It's weird. It's each three brothers who are all professional athletes, but the one group of them is not evil and the other. Well, not. I don't want to call them evil. I keep saying that, but it's like the light side versus the dark side of sports families.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I kind of know where you're coming from. Yeah, they're a little more attention seeking, so they're willing to be more controversial.
Yeah, that's how you. That's a good way to put it. But yeah, Amon-Ra is German.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Matt.
Do you have anything funny that you noticed?
I didn't have any funny moments, but I did have some good, awesome sports moments that kind of make you feel good.
I got two. Yep.
Earlier this week, Red Panda. I don't know if you guys know Red Panda. She's a halftime performer.
I know.
She goes up on the unicycle and flips the plates onto her head. She made her first return to halftime entertainment after she fell off her unicycle and had an injury last season.
Right.
And so she returned for the Bulls game earlier this week, which I thought was great. She's a staple.
Right.
And then, so I don't know if you guys saw this, but if you all remember a few years ago, Loyola Chicago went on a run during March Madness, and their famous supporter was Sister Jean, who recently passed away. And Loyola opened their season against Cleveland State with a buzzer-beating game winner. I think they did it in honor for Sister Jean, and I thought that was a great moment.
Yeah,
special moment.
Yeah, they're wearing the patch, the Sister Jean patch.
Yeah,
it's got to be destiny this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think
they're going back to the tournament.
She's watching over.
I know they do.
My sports are awesome moments from this week are I don't know if you saw Pau Gasol took Kobe Bryant's family trick or treating, and I thought
that's great.
So Pau Gasol and his family went trick or treating with Kobe Bryant's family, and I was like, man, like sports are deeper than just like the guys on the court. This is your family. So that was kind of cool to see that.
Yeah, and I saw that a lot, especially after, Kobe passed away. Like, everyone was, like, Pau was talking about it. He was like, that's my brother. Like, they were literally brothers off the court, it's great.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other one was, this week they had Dick Vitale at Duke.
He's a nice with candy, baby!
And
And I saw that.
And they had the message from Coach K about like his legacy and who he is and what he means to basketball and his character. Yeah, and Dick Vitale was just bawling his eyes out on the side of the floor.
I saw it. It was beautiful, man.
It's just like he's one of those people. It's like he transcends sports. Like, yes, he was a great coach. He did a lot as far as a broadcaster, but at the same time, like he's done probably more trying to fight cancer for himself and for others with like the Jimmy V Foundation and all that stuff. So yeah,
I honestly think that Dick Vitale is like Lee Corso 2.0. I say.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say.
He's just basketball's Lee Corso.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like
I got one.
I don't think you can find anybody who wouldn't like Dick Vitale.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
No reason.
So, all right, hit us with it, Giovanni.
All right. Dodgers first baseman Freddie Freeman was emotional after the accomplishment of winning back-to-back championships with the Dodgers, and he was very emotional to return to Canada because he feels very close to his mother, which she passed away, unfortunately, when Freddie was only 10 years old, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But I honestly think that Freddie Freeman is probably a most humble guy and maybe the best player and the best person in the MLB today.
Yeah, he's
up there.
He's one of those.
Yeah, he's clutch.
Like he's liked, and he's well liked. I think, even from his time on the Braves, and
I think a lot of people felt bad for him the way it ended with the Braves.
Yeah.
Like across MLB, and so that's why like they don't feel bad that the evil empire of the Dodgers went out and got him, because it was like, well, he wanted to stay in Atlanta and you guys wouldn't give him a call back. So but that's Freddie Freeman he is another one of those guys that I don't know how you can't like him.
Yeah.
Great set of veneers.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
It's just perfect teeth. Can't be real.
Yeah. Uh,
All
It's
right.
AI.
You never know nowadays.
Hmm.
Grounded, cleared for takeoff. You
uh,
guys want me to start, or you got? I feel like you
I
guys
have
have
so
more than
many.
I was gonna say. I think you guys have more than I do. So maybe
Yeah.
I can erase a couple years, and we'll go
Okay.
from there. We already talked about one of them. Mine was the 6'7" brain rot. And I
Yeah.
just saw it everywhere on the internet. The other one was might have to help me out with this one, Coop. Olivier Ryu.
Olivier Ryu.
There you go.
The tall kid
6
for
foot
Florida.
or 7
Yeah.
foot 9.
He's
Just insane.
insane.
He made a kid who is like basically 7 foot tall, 6'8". Made him look short, like supremely short, and
Oh.
it's just insane.
Yeah, and
Almost 8 foot tall.
It's ridiculous because going into this is his second year at Florida. He's a redshirt freshman. Going into his first year, he was 7'6", and he was already the tallest player in college basketball. And I had been, I'd heard about him and seen videos of him when in high school when he played for IMG Academy, and he was 7'1", and he's 7'1" in high school, and he's still grown 8 inches now. And
oh my!
If he was in the NBA, he'd be the tallest player by far. It would be him and
passing up Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taco Falls.
It just sucks. Yeah.
Taco Fall.
You look at the only thing is he's just not super mobile, like especially compared to Wembanyama.
I think that's the price you pay, is that you outgrow your joints and your ligaments.
Yeah.
That's why Wemby's so ridiculous. Because he's like
he is a unicorn for sure.
He's 7'5" and moving like a guard.
Yeah. No, for sure. But I just thought that was really, 7 foot 9 is just, that's hard to wrap your head around that, literally.
Yeah.
But yeah. So my grounded is going to be Antonio Brown.
Yeah, I saw that.
They finally got him. We talked about him.
Yeah.
He got caught.
Yeah, he got. Caught him in Dubai. They arrested him on attempted murder charges. I guess it was at some like illegal boxing or UFC fight.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Fight broke out, and he grabbed somebody's gun and started firing shots at a guy. So he really did try and kill someone with a weapon. So
absolutely ridiculous stuff.
What happened to the players that we love to watch, man?
Yeah, CT.
I keep on seeing the videos where it's like it's like flashback on Antonio Brown's best moments in the league, and they're interviewing him, and they're talking like Big Ben, and Big Ben's like, oh, he's one of the best athletes you ever play with, and they're interviewing Antonio. He's like, oh wow, man, he's so nice. I paid him a lot to say that actually, and he's like laughing, and he's I don't know.
It was like if you put a timeline together of Antonio Brown, you could see almost exactly where he started to lose his mind.
Dude, Vontaze perfect. When he got clobbered by Vontaze perfect.
I'm pretty sure his soul left his body on that hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he took a couple of those. It wasn't just that one. But yeah, it's just these wide receivers just start losing their minds.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill is another
one. Tyreek Hill. Yeah, we talked about him.
Bigger than his shoes,
Yeah.
And then my last one was, and then I'll let you guys take over. Josh Giddey touching the earth.
Yeah,
I saw that. That was nasty, man.
That was nasty.
DeAndre Hunter just literally probably put him out. Man. He put him out for a couple weeks.
He really did.
And then dunked over a guy. So I was just like,
he really got Josh Giddey injured like that?
It wasn't even like, because a lot of the crossovers, you go to step and you step on somebody else's foot or you slip. It was a legit like, he buckled him.
Wow.
It was nasty.
Dallas bench was losing it.
Oh, just it was awesome.
That gets me hyped because I told you guys last week, but this Thursday I'm going to watch the Cavs play.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can see a moment like that.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome.
And hopefully you have a fun time, Coop.
We talked about this as well. Is the Bulls are going to be good this year. Detroit's going to be good this year. And so
I have a little bit about, both those teams in my in our like NBA section. Like
I'll let you get there.
They're both looking good.
All right. You guys.
I got so many. All right. first one I got clear for takeoff, it's Austin Reeves because he is obviously still looking good since last week. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's starting for them, right?
Yeah.
And he's averaging 35 and 9 right now, which is
Wow, that's
kind of
crazy.
on a team with Luka Doncic
And LeBron. I mean, well, LeBron's not playing, but like, think about that.
Yeah.
Like, the future of the NBA and the greatest
It's
player
gonna be
in
good
the
hands.
NBA, and neither of them are the best player on that team.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yep. All right. Yeah. For the second one I got grounded. It's Paul DiPotesta. He is finally gone as the Browns' chief strategy officer.
They didn't seem too upset about that, did they?
No.
Yeah.
No. Well, with the teams that they're losing to right now,
Yeah. The guys they're bringing on. Yeah.
Like, he went to the Rockies, which that's going to leave him in the heartache for sure.
Yeah, Rockies. Rockies are the Browns of baseball.
Yeah. All right, for the third one I got grounded. It's Jaden Daniels. Holy cow. Did you saw that arm?
Yeah.
That was so bad.
Yeah, you feel bad because like you were worried about his knee, and now.
And Dan Quinn was criticized because he left Jaden Daniels out there.
Yeah. Why was he out there? But I will say this too. They were saying, I've heard sources say that is not a season-ending injury. One, it's his left arm, and as long as he didn't tear anything, which I don't think he did, you set it back in, you let the ligaments like come back from the stretch. He might be okay.
And that was pretty like gruesome, but that wouldn't. What's crazy is that wouldn't be the worst Washington quarterback injury that we've watched someone
in the last.
We've watched someone recover from.
Right.
Yeah, easily. You could throw Alex Smith and RG3 up in there, who I would say have had worse injuries.
Didn't Alex Smith happen with the Chiefs though?
Did it happen? I thought that happened when he played for the Redskins. But still,
I thought it was the Chiefs, and that's why Patrick Mahomes took over.
No,
it was with the Commanders.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Yeah, but it's just it was unfortunate. I mean, I don't think they're now, especially after today too.
Yeah,
there's no rush to bring him back, and
I'm sorry, Commanders fans.
No, they're so beat up. Scary Terry out, and their run game doesn't look good. Their defense doesn't look good. About 5 guys left the game today, either because of injuries or punching other people. So, yeah, they're in a bad place.
Yep. All right, for the fourth one I got, it's the Emmanuel Clase and the Luis Ortiz gambling scandal, which I think we will get into that later.
Yeah, well, I'll give you the breakdown, the skinny on that. How about we just do that once we get done with Clear for Takeoff and Grounded, all right?
Yeah. Yep. All right, for the fifth one I got Grounded. It's Louisville lost 29-26. Donovan Mitchell's former basketball team, even though it was a football team, in overtime to USC. I'm at California.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. All right. For the sixth one I got Grounded. It's Jerry Jones about telling the media about a secret trade for the next day, which they traded for Logan Wilson. He said, "Oh, we're gonna make a trade tomorrow, people," and they just traded Logan, and they got Logan Wilson. Which, why? I know they got Queen and Williams too, but fans did not want the Logan Wilson trade.
No, yeah, he played that up like it was going to be Trey Hendrickson or Myles Garrett. I mean, yeah, it was
Jerry Jones.
That's
man.
Jerry Jones, Geriatric Jones.
Yep. All right, for the seventh one I have clear for takeoff. It's Cavs 2000s home floor and the jerseys, and they're looking like the LeBron era.
Yeah,
do you guys even remember that?
Yeah, iconic for sure. Legacy lives on.
Man,
I remember that in 2003 when he got drafted. Man, just crazy times.
Crazy. Yeah. I mean, just wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that the Cavs had the throwback court. I saw the Sixers had the throwback court jerseys. And, oh man, it was. They brought back their old mascot too, hip hop.
Yeah.
The bunny who would wear the skull cap and the glasses. And
Yeah.
that was cool.
Did you see they did the intro too?
Like I saw that.
They mirrored the intro where they had like LeBron and
that's
Anderson
really cool.
Varejao and Zydrunas Ilgauskas like walking through the city, and they redid it with
Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley.
Yeah,
the Cavs have.
I love that one.
The Cavs have the best PR. I think possibly the best PR team and like creative design team in the league.
Yeah.
Like you look at their jerseys recently, last year with the baby blue, and they're inspired by the Cleveland Museum of Art, and then they did 2 years ago they had the ones. Yeah, I mean everything that they do is just great.
The projection overlay that they put on the floor too, like for pregame, is pretty sweet.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
They're just amazing with all the stuff that they do.
Yeah, I mean, I think that goes with every Cleveland team, is like they outdo like the amount of money that they actually spend on the team. So
Yep. All right, I got a final one here. This is kind of clear for takeoff and half sad here. Cowboys defensive, I don't know if it's defensive end or not. Marshawn Kneeland had a block punt and a return for a touchdown on Monday night versus the Cardinals. But unfortunately, this is a sad part here. He passed away 2 days later from issues.
Depression. He was battling a lot.
Well, and so if I remember correctly, I saw the news story. It started with a police chase. They were chasing his vehicle. He got away, I believe, after crashing the vehicle, and then passed from a gun-inflicted wound. And it was just there was something more going on there, I think. And
I think there was a lot going on, and I think that don't be afraid to talk to somebody about things you're battling.
Dak Prescott always has asked for help on his wrist.
Yep, there's no shame in it. There's no shame.
Yeah. It was just
Dak feels bad for Marshawn Kneeland's family too, and he had that interview about that, and he was obviously heartbroken.
Yeah, that kind of goes back to the CTE talk. I was going to kind of say some stuff about that too, but like these guys start going through some stuff, and if they're not getting any kind of treatment or help, it's tough.
It's going to be bad.
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough tough to deal with it on your own.
Yeah.
But that was
I know
a big moment. Cooper, do you have any cleared for takeoff or grounded left?
Yeah, I had a really I had two. One was related to, or actually, I'll throw a third one in there. But the first one is the NBA. After the Cavs game against the Wizards on November 8th, had to correct the score of the game after it ended.
Really?
Because there was a scoring error in which they did not count a player's free throw. And so they finished the whole game. All the final scores were sent out. And then they sent out an official correction that the final score was not 148-114, and it was actually 148 points to 115. And so I don't know if that's the Cavs scorers or the NBA people or what's going on there, but someone's definitely grounded for that one.
Yeah.
Tinfoil hat.
I didn't see that, but
it's probably Vegas.
Probably Vegas.
I wonder what the spread on that game was.
Yeah.
Had to be. It was ridiculous. It was close.
Yeah.
They're trying to hit the spread, but I had a second one I'll throw in there, and this is college basketball. I think this kid is going to be a name when the tournament comes around. His name's Colin Chandler, guard for the Kentucky Wildcats, with one of the best dunks that I have seen probably since last year.
I saw this one. Yeah.
And they say white men can't jump, but this kid he can jump. He can jump out of the gym, pull back the hammer, and just punched it on a kid. I mean, it was nasty. And
that's when you're allowed to get a technical foul after something like that.
Oh yeah.
Not in the NBA.
Oh no, you stare the guy down.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
it was
that. You assert your dominance.
Yeah.
it was nasty, and
It
I
was.
Wow.
I feel like it's been since last year when I think Baylor played Creighton, and I watched VJ Edgecombe dunk on the coach's son of Creighton.
Oh,
That dunk was filthy, and I think this might be one of the best dunks I've seen since that one.
wow.
So Colin Chandler is cleared for takeoff, and then grounded. I talked about Missouri women's basketball last week,
Yeah.
losing to a D2 school.
Mm-hmm.
Boise State men's basketball,
Oh
you
my
are
God.
grounded.
Wow.
You are grounded because you lost to a Division II team called Hawaii Pacific.
What?
Their campus is in an old strip mall that the school purchased.
Really?
They play in an old like church gym. That's where their home games are played. And so Boise State in the Ken Palm rankings going into the season was number 53.
53?
D2, Hawaii Pacific had a 0.1% chance of winning.
Oh my
And
God.
Boise State, I mean, you're grounded. How do we do this? How do we do this?
Wow.
It does make you think, like, what did happen?
Yeah, what
I
happened?
actually
It shouldn't have been close.
I watched a little bit of the game. Boise State had like a huge size advantage, but would not stop shooting threes.
Oh my God.
They just shot so many threes. Like they have 7-footers on their team, and they're just chucking up threes.
Yeah.
So
Everybody is shooting like tour dates.
shooting tour dates.
Tour
Yeah, there
dates.
you go.
Yeah.
They think they're Curry.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Wow.
yeah, makes you wonder.
And I had a few other ones where I guess I can. Okay, here's actually a good one. This one is women's basketball.
Okay.
Division I though.
Mm-hmm.
So California State Northridge played Bethesda College.
Oh,
Bethesda's head coach is, I don't know if you guys remember this kid, Julian Newman. You know, the little
No.
kid
Yeah.
who he loves the dribble moves. He was playing varsity basketball in middle school. He was like a phenom, but he's not very good anymore. His dad is the head coach of this women's basketball team.
oh, jeez.
Oh God.
And they lost 103-13.
Oh my God.
And at one point in the third quarter, the score was 72-0. It was just a blowout. And when he was asked, Coach Newman was asked after their first game, because this was their second game of the season.
Yeah.
So he was asked after their first game, why in their first game they had 4 players. And they asked him why. And he goes, well, we just had a nasty flu going around the team.
Nasty flu?
And so they only had 5 players in their second game. And so I guess, you know, they all just have the flu or something.
Not the Honolulu flu like the Lions.
Yeah, not that kind of flu, but Bethesda College, you're grounded. Women's basketball, you're grounded. But I had a few other ones where it's just like, you know, upsets. Like Arizona beat Florida, which was pretty good.
Yeah.
New Orleans beat TCU, which was huge. And New Orleans assistant coach is, I don't know if maybe Mr. Morrison, you know this rapper, Master P.
Yeah.
Who is the assistant coach at New Orleans.
Is he really?
He really is. He's the assistant coach and director of like basketball in their like school or in the school. So that's wild.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, just some wild stuff.
Going back to the Newmans, you talk about like the Ball family. That's like the Newman family was like next level. Down from the Ball family. Like the kid was never really good at basketball. He just, like you said, it was all about like social media marketing.
Yeah.
And
it was
I mean, he's like 5'5", and he go to play at some D3 school, and they were getting beat like beat like by 50.
He's been playing recently. Yeah.
His dad started his own. He pulled the Deion Sanders, started his own high school prodigy prep or something.
He played for Bethesda too.
That's what it was. Yeah, Bethesda is where he played, and they were getting beat like 50-0. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, that family was just clout chasing. I guess.
Wow.
They're up to no good. And then I had one other thing that
All right.
this could be important come March, but
Yeah.
Bethune-Cookman, the Wildcats, took Auburn to double overtime, and they lost. But I think the fact that you have a HBCU taking a SEC school to double overtime, Bethune-Cookman will be good. They'll be good this season, and I think the reason is they have a 5-star on their team who was removed from, I think he played for Texas, but he had some incidents, and so he went to Bethune-Cookman, and so you got to watch out for them come March.
Yeah.
Did you see Bethune and Grambling State football?
Oh my God! Yeah,
I did see that.
That was ugly.
It was just it was like a 2 benches.
Oh my God!
Benches.
It was just like the Ohio State versus Michigan fight last year,
but in the middle of the game.
Wow!
It's crazy to think that Ohio State played Grambling this year.
Oh my God!
Looking back,
that's a nobody school or even a local YMCA.
We probably paid them $4 million to come up here and play us.
Oh, had to be.
But
gosh,
I mean, just the idea of with how supercharged the Buckeyes are right now, and playing an HBCU who is getting in fistfights on their field.
If I'm not mistaken, I think like 9 players got ejected, or it was like 9 or 10. It was ridiculous.
And it was almost like a fight. It wasn't like a drop down, drag out. It was like a quick fight, and then it was over. So it was just like you guys just. That was it. I don't know.
It was wild.
It was wild. It was wild to watch. It just looked like a giant brawl, and then it was just done, and those guys are gone.
Oh my God!
To think Ohio State just got done playing Grambling State, and then
we'll talk about
they're playing Bethune. Yeah. Anyway, so any more, gentlemen?
No.
Cooper, did I cut you off?
No, I didn't have anything else. Okay. There was just a lot of college basketball.
Yeah, for me. I know, and there's a lot of NBA too. So we'll hit up the Cavs here in a second. But going back to what Giovanni was talking about with, let's chat for a second about Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz. So, Giovanni and I off air we're kind of talking about this, and we both wanted to talk about it. And I know in recent episodes we have discussed like, listen, either you guys got something on these guys or you don't. Like, get it out there. Why are we holding them hostage? Basically,
I know
you're holding the Guardians hostage because these are crucial parts of their organization. Well, it doesn't look like Luis Ortiz or Emmanuel Clase will ever play baseball again.
He could not even play in the Dominican League where he was born. So
no, well, yeah, they're gonna go to jail.
65 years.
They could go for 65 years. Yeah, for sure.
Gosh.
Could face up to. They're looking at more like 10 to 20 though. I mean, could get up to 65 depending on what the charges are. But I mean, that's
that won't be until like
crazy.
Goodness.
Yeah,
2086.
Yeah, it's
gosh.
Anyway, so here's basically what happened. Apparently, and I'll read you Jeff Passan's tweets.
Jeff Passan.
Yeah, it says prosecutors allege that Luis Ortiz was paid $5,000 for throwing an intentional ball on June 15th, and Emmanuel Clase was given $5,000 for facilitating it. They did it again, according to the indictment, on June 27th. The payment for each on that pitch was $7,000 apiece. He goes on to say that the Cleveland Guardians pitchers Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz face up to 65 years, like Giovanni was saying, in prison if convicted on all charges, which it sounds like they're pretty guilty. And according to the Eastern District of New York, which outlined the case against Clase and Ortiz after the indictment on fraud, conspiracy, bribery charges. So basically what happened was they were working with Black Web, I don't know, under the table booking service, and they were getting paid, like it said, $12,000 basically.
$12,000,
$5,000 a pitch, which really when you look at it, like, I mean, Emmanuel Clase, if he goes on and has a good year this year, he's getting paid millions of dollars somewhere. If the Guardians don't trade him, he's getting paid in Cleveland. If they do trade him, I don't know, he could go play for the Dodgers. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God,
he was on that level. He was the best reliever in sports last year.
Yeah.
So
that's exactly where I was going with it. Where you're a Major League Baseball player, there's no way you're getting up to like 60 years for a little $5,000 pitch that you need it that bad.
Right.
Really?
Well, that's addict behavior is what it is. It's like you're addicted to it, or you owe somebody. You owe somebody something. He might have been in the same boat as Terry Rozier with the Mafia.
Oh, I was just gonna say that.
And honestly, like, we joke about that, but I mean, to be making career-ending decisions for $5,000, that sounds a little shady. But the person, I mean, I guess the bet was like almost $500,000, $450,000 per bet, and that's a lot of money.
Wow.
To just be thrown around. So
wow.
Yeah, no, it's definitely fraud, conspiracy, and bribery.
Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, they're cooked.
They're done. I mean, they won't play in the MLB, which is good. I mean, you can't have that. You can't have that in the MLB. And so that's just what it needs to be. It needs to.
I feel like this is like Jonte Porter with the Raptors 2 years ago, to be honest.
Yeah.
That was wild. I remember when that went down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was Giovanni, you have anything else on that, or did I cover it all?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. But yeah, that was that. You guys want to get to our big three?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Okay. So I picked the big three. It was my turn to pick. That means I'm going in the middle. And
I'm first.
All right. So Giovanni has first pick. Cooper.
I will pick next week, right?
Turns it around, and Giovanni picks the topic next week. Absolutely.
Okay.
So, all right.
All right. So I have one clarification I'd like.
Yep.
Oh.
I should have asked this earlier, but is it the big three, like, greatest sports athletes or like most skilled sports athletes?
I feel like that is kind of the same thing.
Well, I mean, like, I think, like,
I know you don't want to give your example because then you're giving away a pick.
Because I have one where it's like, I don't think you guys are gonna even know who this is. So can he be that great even though he's he's, I don't know.
Yeah. Do you want to pander to the fans, or do you want to just name something that you know that is also great? I would say that. Do we want to call it like most dominant, most?
Is it still like with the movie, TV show, and books?
Right. Yeah. So the best fictional, best as in like, better than everyone else.
Okay.
Sure.
Does that make sense? Like,
I guess.
Skilled. So that, I guess, to answer your question, it kind of says what you were saying.
Okay. We can still go by. All right. Okay.
Because there are some fan favorites too, where it's just like, this dude was awesome, or this chick was awesome, like that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Okay. So Giovanni, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go for the first pick. I got Wow Thing. You make my heart sing.
Ricky Vine, give him the heater, Ricky. All right.
I like that.
I like that pick too. That was on my board. My 1-2 is gonna be Rocky Balboa.
That's on my list. I guess I'll have to
cross it off.
Remove that. That's a good pick right there.
Nice pick.
So I have to turn it around.
Yeah, you're turning it around. You get two. So.
All right. Okay.
But then you don't get another one for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. All right. So I'm gonna go with Happy Gilmore. As we know, he has a extremely dominant golf career.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with the one that one of you guys might pick. I'm gonna go with Jesus Shuttlesworth. He got game.
Yeah.
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
Those are my two, and I'm gonna throw you guys through the ringer on my last one. I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
I bet you you could
Okay.
probably could have definitely saved it if it is what it sounds like.
Okay.
All right, so it's back to me, right?
Yep.
Oh boy, because there's
I know
a lot.
it's hard.
We're gonna have a crazy honorable mention here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I know that there will be some distaste for who we pick, but I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Giovanni.
Oh, oops. Okay, I got Forrest Gump.
Epic.
Yeah.
Epic.
Great
tenure in Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Legendary return, man. Legendary runner.
Yeah.
All right, you got another one, Giovanni.
Another one? Okay. For the final pick, oh shoot. Okay, let me get me Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher.
Boucher.
Bobby Boucher.
The Mud Dogs.
Remember that time? Yeah, Bobby came back at halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl.
That's nice. That's a good impression right there.
Shoot, that was gonna be one of mine. Let's go with do I go like I could go off the handle. I'm not going off the handle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Roy Hobbs, the natural.
Yeah, good. That's a good pick.
I gotta stick with baseball. Plus, I mean, he's in the movie, just has a storied career as well.
That's good.
Okay.
All right, last pick.
I'm gonna go with, and this is a character who I don't think you guys were going to pick, and I was correct. I got the God of Basketball from the regular show.
Oh.
Have either of you ever watched the regular show?
No.
I've seen the regular show. Yeah.
In one of the episodes, they're playing basketball, and Rigby says something like, basketball is stupid anyway, and he comes flying from the sky, and he's like, what did you say about basketball?
Oh.
And so that's my pick.
That's very niche.
That's a good one.
It's a niche pick.
Not
gonna if I wasn't gonna go with him, I was gonna go with this is my first honorable mention. Chaz Michaels from Blades of Glory, the only man to ever execute the Iron Lotus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured you'd go with Jackie Moon.
Oh yeah.
But that's more
those.
I think this athlete is funny, or I like this character.
And so that's right there. I was stuck between two Will Ferrell characters.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You guys ready for the? Let me go through my honorable mention because
you're gonna eat all mine up. You guys are gonna eat all mine.
I mean, so Ivan Drago.
Yeah.
This Rocky IV.
Yeah.
One of the greatest.
We already talked about that with
Already touched on this.
Yeah.
Shane Falco.
You
guys ever watch The Replacements?
No.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I have.
Giovanni, put that on your list. So The Replacements are about how a team goes on strike and they bring in all these basically Canadian football or UFL players to fill in the gaps, and they end up taking them to the playoffs.
Okay.
And it was it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Paul Crewe.
There you go.
Longest Yard. Yep. Great quarterback, gets in trouble and gets put in jail, and the warden makes them play football, basically.
Yeah.
Let's see some of the other big ones. You got Jesus Shuttlesworth. Billy Hoyle.
White men can't jump.
Yep.
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah.
But with that, Sidney Dean. The two of them were both legendary.
His counterpart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One with the hops, one with the shot.
Yeah.
Let's see. We said Jackie Moon.
Yeah.
Hockey.
Okay.
Gordon Bombay.
Oh.
Legendary Mighty Ducks coach.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks.
Charlie Conway.
Yeah.
Yep, the heart and soul of the team.
Yeah.
I also had on here like Lightning McQueen.
What?
It's like a NASCAR racer. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got to put him in there. I mean, I didn't know that was sports, but okay.
There's a lot of people that think NASCAR sports.
Okay.
Here's
That's
one that I almost wasted my third pick on. I don't, and I don't think I would be wasting it. Daniel LaRusso.
Oh, dude, that's
the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw that you look up the rankings like to get inspiration.
Sure.
I saw that on one of them and I was like,
be a good one.
That's
that's
kind of smart.
I thought the same thing. I thought like Daniel LaRusso was one of the best for multiple years in multiple countries.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Airbud.
Oh.
You gotta
should have put that on my list. Whoops.
Yep. Should have shown some love for the pup.
I already picked it from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and then a bunch of other Roy McAvoy from Tin Cup, Jimmy Chitwood from Hoosiers.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were the big ones. No no other.
Okay.
I'm not as big into soccer, so
okay.
There weren't many there.
Yeah.
But you guys have any other ones?
I got one of them. I have Crash Davis.
Mm-hmm.
I had Happy Gilmore. I had Jesus Shuttlesworth. I had Roy Hobbs.
Yeah. Crash Davis. Bull Durham.
Yeah.
He was.
I had
epic catcher.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on the name right now, but I was thinking of Shaq. What's the name of the neon in Blue Chips? That movie.
Okay.
The movie Shaq's in. His name's Neon. I'm blanking on the last name right now, but
yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I'm not sure either.
But Shaq in that movie. Yeah. But he plays basketball, so.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty much. That was what I had.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's a great list. Nothing else.
I thought we hit the key ones.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people would come up with some that they think would be better. But
yeah.
If we missed any of our stuff, leave them in the comments below, please.
Yep. Hit us up. Comment.
Yeah.
Okay.
NBA.
You want to do a little NBA?
I got lots of notes for that.
Yep.
All right, I'll start first. I got Trae Young is out 4 weeks with a sprained MCL. Head coach of the Miami Heat, Eric Spoelstra, unfortunately, he lost his home in a house fire a couple days ago. Prayers out to the Spoelstra family. This was back like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but Damon Jones is not guilty in the NBA gambling scandal, which I think that is crazy. Russell Westbrook makes Kings history in a win versus the Warriors a couple days ago. LeBron James is now cleared for contact basketball activity, so we will see the GOAT James soon. I don't know when, but Oklahoma City is still great. SGA is still a free phone merchant, obviously. Pelicans and Nets are an absolute dumpster fire. MGA for the Nets, not looking good. Cam Thomas is out for 3 to 4 weeks with a hamstring injury. Pelicans, I don't know what's going on with Zion. And anyway, Walker Kessler for the Jazz. He has season-ending labrum surgery, and he will be out for the rest of the year.
Yeah, and Cavs talk. I mean, they had a great week.
Yeah.
Since we last
Yeah,
talked.
great week.
7-3 in the last 10 games.
Great.
They're doing a lot better.
And just like we were talking about, they just had to settle in.
Yeah.
They dropped a few games early. I mean, they just had a good week, like you said.
Yeah. And it's also reassuring. They're beating good teams. They beat the Bulls. They beat the Pistons. They beat
the Sixers.
They're beating good teams, and there are still guys on the bench who have not played yet, like Darius Garland and
still.
There are guys who are stepping up that probably weren't, on our radar per se for key factors. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, key factors.
Let's see who's I want to say Jalen Tyson's been playing lights out.
He's an animal, bro.
Yeah, he's been playing really good, and he was not one of the ones that I've been like, yeah, him, but
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I just feel like we talked about, they're just a good all around team. They have the pieces. Right. Sam Merrill, who's a player I like. He's
getting
nice.
buckets every day.
Yeah. He just comes in, gets some buckets and dishes it around a little.
Yeah, he's a hustler.
I like the Cavs, man.
He's a hustler player.
Yeah, he is.
Cavs just make me happy.
They do.
Yeah.
And so do the Pistons.
Pistons are looking good too.
Yeah, Pistons, I mean.
Yeah, they might.
Right now they're losing to the Sixers, but
they're both relatively young teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still a young team.
And the Pistons, similarly to the Cavs, just have a solid roster led by their star, which for the Pistons is Cade Cunningham. Cavs is Donovan Mitchell. So
that's really cool.
I mean, I think this year in the NBA, we get to playoffs, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I agree with you, Koo.
Yeah, I think that I really hope that, like we talked about, that instead of winning all these games first half of the season, or the NBA Cup, which doesn't really mean anything. I mean, let's be honest. I don't even think the players.
Yeah, it's nothing. You just go to Vegas just for money.
Right. I hope that being healthy, being energized, going into the playoffs means a little bit more.
You can still play guys while you can put players on the bench.
Right. I mean, to give Darius Garland, Mobley, Donovan Mitchell a rest going into the playoffs, or even in the playoffs.
Yeah.
To say you don't have to play 36 minutes every game. So.
Yeah, like for example, Lonzo Ball, Thomas Bryant, Larry Nance Jr. Great pickup by the Cavs. I mean, they're definitely our depth guys.
They loaded up, and Kobe Altman's. He's good.
Yeah.
But, I mean.
Yeah. Kenny Atkinson is telling the players to settle in, and they did just that.
Right. Yeah, they will. They'll settle in. So I'm not worried about the Cavs yet.
No.
And last week showed us there's nothing really to be worried about. So anything else, NBA?
I want to talk to you guys about the upcoming games for the Cavs this week from Sunday to Saturday, I guess.
Okay.
Let me get it up on ESPN here. We got the Heat twice, Monday and Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Raptors on Thursday at home. We play the Grizzlies at home on Saturday, and that's it. We play the Heat twice.
Yeah.
So not too crazy. Nothing.
No. Nothing big. What was did I miss the injury in Milwaukee? Giovanni Schefter. Was there an injury in Milwaukee today? I'm not seeing it.
No.
Yeah, maybe not.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
I don't see it. Not. This is great podcasting, by the way.
Yesterday, Torian Prince for the Bucks.
No. No, it said like I got an
Right.
alert that said
Yeah.
that's the latest one. Unless like obviously it's not posted yet. So no, I got an alert that said KD joins the Bucks.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, that's wholesome. I love that one.
yeah. I didn't. It's all right. I was just
Instead of-
curious going forward. You know, you were talking about the
Oh, okay.
the schedule. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't see any games where over the next week that really stand out
Yeah.
as far as big
Yeah.
matchups. So Memphis will be a good one if they're healthy.
Yep.
They're a playoff contender.
Yeah. John Moran, it doesn't want to be there no more, I guess.
Yeah.
It really seems like it. I think he's just pretty unmotivated.
And he doesn't have any joy for basketball, really.
Yeah, he wants to be back. He wants to go to the streets.
Yeah.
Dude,
hopefully he
on
doesn't do anything
Instagram
bad
Live.
again.
Do street things. Yeah.
Like the
he's a troublemaker, man.
It's like he's got CTE, but he's not.
Oh yeah, just like Antonio Brown and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But we got the Raptors again.
I think the Raptors could be fun, but
yeah,
I like the
Scotty
Raptors
Barnes.
team. Scotty Barnes is one of my favorite players in the league. So
yeah, that'll be a good game. You'll have to give us an update.
Yep, we will. Also subscribe to Ohio Sportscast.
Giovanni Schefter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this week goes. We'll give you an update next week and kind of talk from there. But all right, if that's the NBA, you guys ready for some NFL or we got anything else? College football? Yeah, we probably should talk about it. What
I had some stuff in
so here's kind of what I want to talk about. What do you guys like predictions? Really now we're looking at and for the rest of the year, what do we got? Like 2 more weeks. Maybe 3 more weeks.
3 weeks because of the Ohio State game.
Rivalry week, yeah. I'll let you guys talk, but let's talk ideally about the playoff contention.
Okay.
But go ahead. What were you? I want to hear what you guys were going to say first, and then we'll go in from there.
I was prepared for this.
So I mean, just on individual points, I had just some upsets. Wake Forest beating Virginia, which was a pretty big game. Like Giovanni talked about at the beginning, Cal beating Louisville, Oregon barely beating Iowa, Indiana also barely beating Penn State. BYU took their first loss of the season, but it was against a really good Texas Tech team.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt is still undefeated, I think.
I don't know really.
But James Madison is in the top 25 now, which is awesome. Yeah. I love James Madison. That's where Kurt Signetti was before he was at Indiana.
That's a good reference about that.
And Wisconsin upset Washington. And Wisconsin, I don't know if you guys saw this, which is ridiculous. Wisconsin's leading passer was their punter.
Wow, I saw that.
I did see that.
And he had 24 passes. He had one pass for 24 yards, and he was the leading passer.
Yeah. That
Wisconsin punter has been up to no good. I don't know if you guys remember, against Ohio State, Wisconsin ran like a fake punt. It was they were on their own like 20, and he ran it like 15 yards for a first down.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that Wisconsin punter is on, but he's just he's something else.
Listen, when you have their record, you got to make the most out of it.
Yeah, that's true.
No reason to keep the playbook closed.
No.
Yeah. No, but that's a big win. That was a big win for the Luke Fickell haters. I think that they're so beat up. That team is so just dilapidated that it's it's rough. It's hard to judge Luke Fickell on that. So
Yeah, and correction, Vanderbilt is not undefeated. They have 2 losses. I don't know what I'm looking at.
That's what I thought you said, Vanderbilt, but I wasn't sure, and I was going to correct
Cooper's
you.
notes are.
Cooper's notes are.
Come on, Cooper. Take better notes.
4 weeks old.
Yeah, I always take better notes.
No, it's all right.
Texas A&M is undefeated.
Vanderbilt has been playing good,
but
not as of recent. So
no.
But I think that was kind of what we expected. Vanderbilt playing as well as they did was kind of unexpected, and now they've come back down to earth a little bit. I know last year they had a strong ending to the season, and then this year they have their senior leader at quarterback, and but I think they're coming back down to earth, and everybody's kind of hitting their stride too. You're not going to catch some of these top teams sleeping as much as you would have at the beginning of the year. So, Javon, you have anything else you want to say about college football?
I got a couple of them.
All right, hit me up.
Oregon beats Iowa 18-16. That was a low-scoring game, to be honest with you. Georgia beats Mississippi State. Georgia now has 900 wins in a franchise, which I think that is really, 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 really big. Clemson beats Florida State. I think this game proved that Dabo Swinney was not taking the transfer portal game, I guess. California upsets Louisville. That's what I said. They went to overtime.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll still continue. Sorry about that. Notre Dame beats Navy. Notre Dame needs that win. Miami beats Syracuse. Syracuse is now eliminated from the bowl games. Miami is still alive for the playoffs. Alabama beats LSU 20-9. Alabama beats LSU for the 3rd time in a row. And Texas A&M beats Missouri 38-17. Texas A&M is now 9-0 for the first time since 1992.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, there were some crazy games. I mean, that BYU game, that's going to be big. Going forward for the playoffs, because BYU, the Big 12 isn't what it used to be. And Texas Tech has played really well this year, and BYU is ahead of them in that playoff spot. And now it's, a one-loss BYU team, especially after how last year went, they might not make the tournament, or the playoffs at least, which we'll talk about that here next. But the other big one was the Memphis game. Memphis was going to make the playoffs.
They're really bad
on a stipulation. They aren't even ranked, but they were going to make it on the fact that the winners of the 4 major conferences would get in. So in a way, as a football purist, I'm kind of glad that Memphis didn't win, because that saves some headaches. I don't think that they need to be in that game, because I don't want to watch Memphis play Georgia, which is how it would have played out at that point. I think that would have been a bloodbath. And that's just giving Georgia a win. And same with Notre Dame and BYU. I do think BYU is a good school. I think that they are good. I think that they play good. But I don't know. After watching Arizona State last year and SMU last year in the playoffs, I don't know if it's just getting in there based off of record alone. It has to be strength of schedule. So, which brings me to what we're going to kind of talk about here. So we have not got this week's updated rankings yet. That comes out on Tuesday. That's a big production by ESPN now. And for the next 3 weeks, that's what we're going to have to kind of sit through is waiting till Tuesday to figure out who's the number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then through 12 seats. The big hang up that a lot of these teams have, and so I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are on the top 4 teams, because these are the 4 teams that are going to get buys based on their seeding. And there is a huge debate on the top 3 teams.
Yeah.
I always try, being someone who loves college football, loves sports in
And
general.
we're not trying to be biases.
Exactly. And Ohio State sits at that number 1 seed, defending national champion. I'm not trying to be biased, but
Yeah.
what are your guys' opinions before I sound off on mine on who should be number 1, 2, or 3 as far as Texas A&M, Indiana, or Ohio State? Go ahead, Giovanni.
I gotta say that we deserve to be number 1 because the strength of schedule has been really easy for us, but whenever we play Michigan, it's gonna be a big game for us and a big test for Ohio State. I honestly think Ohio State deserves to be number 1 still, but honestly, because of Cooks and Eddie and the Indiana Hoosters, I think they would be number 2. But honestly, I think Ohio State deserves to be number 1 right now.
So you agree with what the college football playoff committee?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. Cooper?
Yeah, I think kind of like Giovanni said, the strength of schedule, I think for a lot of these top 3 teams has just not entirely been there. Like you just saw Indiana barely beat Penn State and the rest of the teams that they've been playing this year. I'll give them that they did beat Oregon, but they also played Indiana State, Michigan State, UCLA, and Maryland, which are not great teams at all. And Kennesaw State and Old Dominion. So I would say that those aren't particularly difficult teams to beat. But I think because of how few close games and how much they have just been poised in their position as the number 1 team for as long as they've been number 1, I think Ohio State should be number 1.
Okay.
So you would agree with the committee too, right, Cooper?
Yeah, I would agree with the committee.
Okay.
Okay. I don't I don't know. I'm kind of torn. If I look at it from the outside in, part of me agrees with a lot of these people who are throwing up this argument and saying that Ohio State's strength of schedule right now isn't that good. I mean, we already talked about playing Grambling State and some of these other Ohio University stuff like that. And every school has their warm up games. Let's just put it that way. Texas A&M has some big wins. But as the season goes on, those big wins don't seem as big as these teams start losing. One of the games that Ohio State could hang their hat on was the big win over number 1 at the time, Texas, who is back to number 11. Would be left out of the college playoffs as of last week, not going forward into this week, would have been left out because of Memphis and teams like Virginia. And BYU, but probably should be up there in that conversation the way they've been playing since the Ohio State game. And another one, this Michigan game is going to be bigger than previously thought because Michigan has worked their way up to 21. They have a cakewalk to the game. So I would assume that they'll be up around 15 by Thanksgiving, by the time that we play them. And so that game will have some bigger implications. I think the biggest one that kind of hurts us actually is this Penn State one, where we thought it was going to be basically the championship game before the championship game. A lot of professionals picked Penn State to win it all. And I just don't.
They were out of their minds, I guess.
Well, I think, you lose a big game.
And then you lose 3 straight, and James Franklin's gone.
Then you fire your coach. You're starting.
And Drew Allen's out for the year.
It was a snowball from there. And so Penn State, their defense is still decent. So a big win over a defense like Penn State still has some weight to it, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like, that's your two big wins right now are Texas and Illinois for Ohio State. That's it. That's all.
This is going to be a big test for Michigan. That's what I'm saying.
So, well, yeah, in the big house too.
And the big house.
Whereas the Hoosiers have beat other teams who are still in the playoff contention, Oregon.
Yeah.
And so I do think that Indiana has played to a point where they can be in this conversation. But if the other part of me is like, if you went Jimmy's and Joe's and you just put them toe to toe on the field, I think Ohio State has the better team. And so on paper, Ohio State has done nothing to lose that number one spot.
No.
I definitely think that Curt Cignetti has put them in a situation to be in that discussion.
And I'm glad he's staying with Indiana too, because some of these teams were going out for James Franklin.
Right. But like I was saying, I don't think Ohio State has done anything to lose this. Now Texas A&M has a couple more impressive wins, but at the same time, you're in the SEC and these teams are starting to beat up on each other. And so like this big win over Missouri that they had is no longer as impressive because that's a 6-3 team with, only 2 wins in conference. So I don't know. I think that they need to get rid of some of this like verbiage where Memphis needs to be in there. Virginia lost. They'll probably be out.
They're out.
I would assume BYU might drop to like 12. And if they have any hiccups the rest of the year, then they'll be out. But yeah, I could see Texas getting bumped in, and I could see Oklahoma getting bumped in.
Okay.
And I really don't want to watch a game with BYU, and I don't want to watch a game with Memphis.
Okay.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like kind of looking at it like college basketball, like the bubble watch.
Yeah.
We're looking at BYU and Memphis are now the first two. Well, Memphis is out in my opinion. I would say Texas gets bumped up in, but Oklahoma and Texas right now are the two on the outside looking in, and BYU and Memphis are the two on the inside looking out. And I'm interested to see how that kind of falls into where it's going as well. But and then there are a bunch of teams that if they win out and they take some big wins over some of these other teams, like you look at Miami with 2 losses, they could do it.
Carson back.
They could do it. Georgia Tech only has 1 loss. And so if they can run the table all the way through the ACC championship, they could make it in. I mean, there are a couple teams that still have their future ahead of them. I mean, we're talking all the way back to like Michigan. Let's be honest. Like you look at Michigan, if they beat out and they beat Ohio State, you have to put them into consideration for that 12th spot.
Yeah.
So, I hope that scenario never comes to be, but
hopefully not.
I mean, you got to take that into consideration. So
yeah, true.
Well, and so here's what I was going to say. Bleacher Report put out their mock bracket right now. And because of the AAC right now, which is the conference that Memphis is in, right now Memphis is 6th in the AAC because the AAC is kind of stacked. Navy, South Florida, who's ranked, and we've talked about South Florida kind of this whole year after they beat Florida, and they're, any game South Florida's in is upset watch.
Right.
And then Tulane, who was almost, or people say they should have been in the playoffs last year. I heard that because last year I think they only lost like 2 games. And right now they've also only lost 2 games, and they've been previously ranked. And then still ahead of Memphis is North Texas and East Carolina. So I think as of right now, USF has that. And Bleacher Report has them as the 12th seed in the playoffs. And I would honestly agree with that. I mean, we've seen what they can do. If they get that bid, I agree. I don't want it to go to Memphis. I would rather see it go to USF. But either way,
I could definitely. I mean, at least USF has some backing from the coaches poll and the AP poll. I mean, if I look at the rankings there, which are already out, USF is number 25, and so that's at least respectable with some big wins. Some losses that definitely tarnish it, but with some big wins. But that's when you start talking about, okay, your Missouris. They have 2 losses. Should they be left out and a USF be put in? Because their 2 losses are going to be like SEC schools.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and so USF, I think the problem with USF on paper
3
for me is
Missouri has 3 losses. I apologize.
And the problem for me with USF is who have they lost to with 2 losses? Well, they lost to Miami.
Right.
Okay. Their second loss was to Memphis. So they have that ability to beat preseason ranked Boise State. They have the ability to beat Florida. They can have an okay game against Miami, and then they'll lose to Memphis. So it's like kind of a double-edged sword, but I still think they're a better fit in the playoffs than Memphis, but
sure,
it's still difficult to.
Yeah. No, I know. I hate to see teams like Texas, Oklahoma, even Vanderbilt, with how they've been playing, and as exciting as they are, get left out because of the stipulations of putting certain schools in. I would like to see, what I would like to see is I would like to see a big level bowl game with USF in it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily in the college football playoff, but just because you put the 12 best teams in. Like, what is the conference realignment shook everything up. Why do we have to be loyal to the conferences?
Yeah, it's weird.
So,
yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll retouch on that. Maybe we'll talk about it on Tuesday as far as like putting out a graphic or a little something where we can.
I would love that. I would love to put the graphic on it.
Yeah, so like a little opinion on all that.
All right, good deal.
But let's talk NFL.
NFL up.
We'll do the same thing we did last week, where I just kind of run through the scores.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't need to say anything or kind of sound off on that. We'll just kind of talk about it. I might give a little snippeter there, but then let's talk about first. We'll talk about our dumpster fires and their future, because we got to talk about them. And then we'll just kind of try and plot our top 10 and see, kind of recap why they're in our top 10, that kind of stuff. So,
yeah. All right.
Currently, we've got a baseball game going on in LA.
Baseball game?
Yeah. The Chargers are up 5-3.
No, 5-3.
Yeah.
That's a good reference.
Yeah.
You got me a little mistake there, I see.
It's just an offensive.
Yeah, what is going on?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Everybody's on LA that baseball was bad.
I will say this. I will sound off about my Broncos real quick. And then
that was so ugly.
Go through them. Listen, I am unapologetic about a win. I am not going to apologize for what the nation had to watch on Thursday night, only because.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, only because Amazon should pay us to watch that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to apologize for getting a win. There's a lot of people out there hating on Bo Nix. I am still a believer, and I think that he is good. I'm not saying he's great. He's not elite. I think that he is good enough to lead that team to the playoffs, which he's proven he probably will. No, he was very bad on Thursday night. Very,
true.
Very bad.
Yeah.
However, the best part of the night, I felt like a little kid again watching, like when I first started watching the Broncos. It was the Broncos, Raiders, but you had those Orange Crush jerseys, and
that was fire.
Those have to be like top 3 best jerseys in the NFL, like all time, like without question, between those and
That's fine.
The Bucks orange creamsicle ones.
Yeah, or maybe even what is it? Another one.
The Chargers baby blues and the Oilers. Like if you go back to the Oilers baby blue, they got it right in the 80s and 90s. Like why do we got to do all these weird things with jerseys? Just go backwards. Let's go back to retro. Cavs are doing it.
Yeah, Cavs are doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still a believer. Thursday night football in general is just terrible.
Yeah, they should just get discontinued.
I feel like every week we just get fed a poopy game. And
like what is going on recently?
I don't know. But that was just
it was good Thursday night football and now dumpster fire.
No, it was a terrible game. I mean, and to be honest, what is Sean Payton doing?
What is he doing?
It's almost like he's keeping the playbook closed.
Yeah.
And until they make the playoffs, which I really hope that's what they are doing.
Yeah.
Why open the playbook against a team like the Raiders? But that is kind of my next point is, dear God, the Raiders suck.
Pete Carroll, bro.
The Broncos tried to hand that game to them. And
that was unbelievable. I honestly think that was the worst loss it's not a loss for the Broncos, but honestly, that was the worst game for the Broncos since 2022 when Russell Wilson was there versus the Colts.
Oh. Don't remind me about Russell Wilson. Anyway,
I know.
I don't see Pete Carroll sticking it out much longer. I don't know how a 75-year-old man can put up.
Yeah, what is going on? You got Geno Smith, Tyler Lockett, you got everybody. Where's Ashton Genty?
They have zero offense.
Yeah.
I mean, it was bad. It was ugly.
Like everybody drafted Ashton Genty in fantasy. Where is he?
Well, they scored on the second drive, and then didn't even come close after that.
That's unbelievable.
So, yeah. So I am unapologetic about a win. Yeah. I'm not going to apologize. We're 8-2 and top of the NFL.
Biggest test for the Broncos is for the Chiefs, for sure.
Yep. They get a short bye week, basically. You play Thursday, you don't have to play again till Sunday. So we'll see how that goes. But all right, back to this week. All right, so today we had over in Berlin,
Ireland,
Berlin, Germany.
Yeah.
Fire your history teacher.
Really?
I'm telling Mr. Philo.
No, stop, please. I mean, I know about Berlin and everything, but
Berlin Wall.
Anyway,
so that game was actually electric. Usually that morning game is also like a Thursday night game. Back and forth. I don't know. Danny Dimes did not look good.
Indiana Jones.
He did not look good.
Yeah. Jonathan Taylor, though.
There we go.
Patrick.
Patrick. If you had Jonathan Taylor on your fantasy team, congratulations.
You had a nice week, man.
You just won.
Nice.
Like 50 burger. So Colts stay hot.
8-2
in Germany. 8-2. DeBurse snuck one out barely against the Giants. Jackson
got it. Did you saw that concussion?
Yeah, he's out for a little bit. So now Brian Dable's in big trouble now.
Oh my God!
Speaking of trouble, the Bills lost to the Dolphins.
You were supposed to squish the fish again.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Bills, but they are not playing. They are a Super Bowl. So of the 4 teams that I am afraid to play, they're one of them, but they don't play like it. So they'll have a record where they make the playoffs, but they're looking like they might not win the division. Ravens look good.
Ravens are so back.
They're back. Yep, officially. That's all it took was a little bit of Lamar needed a break. The Browns, we'll come back to them.
Yep.
Pats
8-2, that was instant classic.
Yep, they almost blew that one. I mean, Ohio State rookies are good.
Davion Henderson was an animal.
He's good. Emeka Mbuka is good. You know, you just go down the line. I mean, it's just Quinshon Judkins. That's basically the Browns' entire offense.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean,
Yep.
Patriots are good.
Yep.
On the road against the Bucks.
8-2.
I will say this: the Bucks are very beat up and injured, but
yeah,
you got to win. Unapologetic wins here.
Nope.
Yeah. The Saints beat the Panthers, and there was a team where we were like,
Panthers turned back into a pumpkin at midnight again.
Yeah, this is one of the ones where we're like, are they good?
Like, who wants to be good? We don't know, but we know who's bad.
They're not good.
Not good.
Tyler Shook.
Look
good. Decent enough to win.
Bryce Young, I don't know if he did
bad. He didn't have a great game. He was he had like 100 yards and an interception.
Yeah, no, he did not look good. I mean, it looked like the Raiders. That's who it looked like. The Jags blow it. They blew it
to Davis, the General Mills.
Yeah. General Mills. Yeah. They I mean, the score 26 points in the fourth quarter. Now they did get a pick six to end the game, but still, like, I mean, they choked it away. They choked it all the way away. So
Davis Mills legacy game.
Nico Collins looked good. I know he didn't have a touchdown, but he looked big, strong. So.
Wow.
And you know who else looked good in that game is someone who I honestly have never heard of, and no offense to this guy, but Jaquavius Marks.
No.
Rushing the ball for the Texans. He looked pretty nice.
Yeah. I saw Nick Chubb's name get thrown up a lot there, so that's always, heartbreaking when you have to watch that.
Yeah.
Considering all the problems that we've had. Seahawks, good.
Yep. Sam Darnold was, I think, first half he was good, but second half was seeing ghosts.
Seattle's defense looked stellar.
Yeah.
First half was just monstrous for them.
Yeah.
They put up, what was it,
38?
38
I think
points.
It was 38.
Yeah, 38 points in the first half. And
JSN is still an animal.
Yeah, still an animal.
Yeah.
I mean, he's looking at MVP.
Yeah.
Definitely wide
junior
receiver.
season for JSN confirmed.
Yeah. Rams are good, like really good.
Matt Stafford 4 touchdowns.
We were debating this, like 49ers are good, Rams are good, but like Rams are like really good. They're all the way back, and they're
Matt Daddy doesn't do it again.
They're getting healthier, and it's just looking like they're just dominating the NFC West. So
Matt Stafford's hitting his stride again. I think that's 2 weeks in a row with 4 touchdowns. Through the air. I mean, he is just, and we were debating before the season started if he was alive.
Right.
Yeah.
They were doing some voodoo rituals on him.
But he's all there. He is all there.
He's still there.
All the way back.
Puka, Devontae Adams. I mean, it's Rams are Rams are cooking.
All looking good.
Yeah, and I think that there is going to be some epic matchups between the Seahawks and the Rams upcoming. So
for sure.
The Niners might be in a tough spot. I mean, Mac Jones played really well.
Yeah, he did.
But at the same time,
they're injured still.
They're injured. And it's not going to get better because some of those injuries are really bad. And like Warner, he ain't coming back on defense, and that's kind of where I mean, you saw that they needed that today. They're giving up 42 points. So, I don't know. 49ers could be on the cusp of a playoff team, but they might be on the cusp. There's a couple other teams in the NFC that are going to be right there with them. Talking about like the Bears and I mean, at this point, the Bucks maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
I can definitely see the Bucks winning the NFC South, but at the same time, they're so beat up that they're going to keep losing games here and there.
Yeah.
So, all right. Yeah. Let's keep going here. Lions.
Should we say Ravens Vikings already?
We did.
Yes, we already talked about that.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Yeah. Lions Commanders looked really good. Strong start.
Yeah.
Foot to the pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
Their offense was clicking. Both wide receivers got involved. Both running backs
Yeah.
got involved.
Laporta was good.
Laporta
Khalif
looked
Raymond.
good. Yep.
Khalif Raymond came in and he was doing what
they looked really good on offense, and so like you could go into the second half and say we're going to take our foot off the pedal a little bit, and they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't. But Washington. Let's talk more about. I mean,
that's
Lions are
unbelievable.
good, but Washington. I mean, because we didn't get to talk about the Monday night game and
Sunday night actually.
Sunday night, yeah. That
was so bad.
Jalen Daniels. They're so beat up. I mean, you're talking the NFC Championship game to where they're at now.
Literally like 9-10 months ago, which I feel like it was forever.
It's rough. It's rough.
To be honest,
I feel bad for them, for Commanders fans, because like some of these contracts are going to start running out too, and
like Austin Eckler out for the year. Jane Daniels, we don't know when he will play again.
Probably out for the year. If they keep losing games, there's no reason to rush them back.
McLaurin, injury prone. I mean, what is going on?
Their defense is so shook, and it's bad.
Yeah.
My instantaneous thoughts were like, I mean, I saw how, the Lions were playing well. That's how we should play against a good team. Because everything should be clicking like it was.
Clicking.
Which sucks. And because we can, no offense to the Vikings, but we can barely play like that against the Vikings or the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, the
Packers.
It's the way it's what I would expect from the Detroit Lions. And to second that, I do feel bad for the Commanders. They've been having just a rough go of it this year.
It's just not the team you expected to see at the beginning of the year. And it's truly they're one of those teams. They're kind of like the Bengals. They're one of those teams that you see how good they can be, but they're just so riddled with injuries that they can't perform at that level.
Yeah.
Which to the point is why the 49ers are so impressive. I mean, like that is truly on coaching, and Kyle Shanahan, that he can keep the 49ers in the conversation with the number of injuries that they have. They don't have their starting quarterback. They don't have their best wide receiver, like all these things. They didn't have their best tight end for 4 games. Like it's, and they somehow, Kyle Shanahan figures out a way. He's a good coach.
Yeah.
That's what that comes down to.
Still blew in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What a pity.
Yeah.
I mean, for the Lions, there's just a few things that I
go ahead.
Like.
Sure.
I just thought
sound off.
Okay.
Great job by John Morton. Wrote up some good plays. They were able to keep it fresh. It was good through the air with Jameson Williams or Amon-Ra, and then they hit the ground again with Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery. I thought it looked good. 4th down, 2 for 2. Defense was good. There was a lot of good, plays for loss that we forced. I think the big thing this week was penalties. Last week we had like 10 for 100 yards. This week we had 3 penalties for 1 yard. I don't know how that works, but still, that is significantly better than last week. And I just thought, we needed a game to get right, especially going forward, because next week we play the Eagles.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, coming off a bye. Yeah. They're going to have a short week because they play Monday night against the Packers.
Yeah.
So
I think we'll have a slight upper hand there, but that'll be a good game. That'll be a test. That's one that we'll need to.
Is it home or on the road?
Great question. That's
a
the
big
road
factor.
For the Lions. Yeah. So that'll make it a little tougher.
Yeah.
But if we can get through that game, I think hopefully we'll be able to power through the rest of the season.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's just gonna have to turn it up, man. So I'm definitely feeling better about the squad.
Okay.
For sure. But
all right.
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster. We've had conversations with the Lions where it's like they're the best team in football, and then we've had like, why are they losing to this team?
Are they top 10? Like last week we were literally They were what, ninth?
Yeah,
we had ninth, so
we're kicking them out. Yeah, I mean, and they only have 3 losses, which is, I mean,
they should have beat the Packers, Chiefs, or maybe even the Vikings.
Yep.
Vikings for sure.
Yeah.
Especially with
but Packers, they got Michael Parsons, so
yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still one of those teams for me, and we'll get there when we get to our power rankings, but they're one of those teams I wouldn't want to play. Just with how explosive they are on offense, like you could have a 20-point lead on the Lions, and I really think that they have the weapons to just dismantle a team.
Yeah.
So now, like Cooper, what you've been saying for weeks now is that their defense is so beat up that I mean, they're giving up 22 points to a team like the Commanders, who's like literally down every single player at every single position.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just backup city. So
like Marcus Mariota.
Right. And they made him look really good today.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked really good.
He didn't even have a bad game.
No,
he's still a good backup quarterback to have.
2 passing touchdowns. Yeah. No, yeah, he's a smart, big quarterback. So yeah. Okay, let's talk the Browns real quick, and then we'll get into our dumpster fires and then back into our rankings. But here's what I'll say. I'll ask you a couple questions, Giovanni. I'll kind of give the breakdown of the game.
Okay.
If you didn't watch it, you didn't miss much because it wasn't much of an offensive performance either.
Yeah.
And it started raining in New York, and so it got even uglier after that. But so basically, the Browns spot the Jets 14 points right off the rip.
14 points.
14 points. Kick return followed by a punt return.
Bubba Ventrone should be fired.
Yeah. Yeah. And the one, if they were playing the punt return, if they were playing tag, he still hasn't been touched.
Yeah.
No one even laid a finger on him the whole way there. Yeah, it was bad. I mean, it was just so ugly. And then I know a lot of people are going to be upset with the end of the game and how it ended.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, you spotted them 14 points, so you can't get upset about the 7 points at the end of the game.
You can't.
But that's the end of the game is a testament. That's Browns football. That's how the Browns lose football games.
Yeah. And that was to the worst team in the league, too.
The Jets look so bad. They put up 27 points, and they look so
Justin
bad.
Fields threw 11 times, and they still won.
He had 11 passes. I think
11 passes, and they still won.
What did he complete? 6 of them? I mean,
6. Yeah. Not 6 or 7.
No, just 6. Yeah.
Yeah. But realistically, I think that's pretty bad.
And the stat line won't show it because Jerry Jeudy actually showed up.
Yeah, finally.
But at the same time, I watched 3 or 4 drops that he had that should have been easy catches. And so
should we still investigate him for gambling again?
No, I think he's not good. He's just not good. He sucks.
Not the answer.
Dylan Gabriel. I don't think I've seen him complete a pass over 30 yards. Have you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
When is the Dylan Gabriel experiment over?
Kevin Stefanski, honestly, he said, "Yeah, we're gonna put Dylan Gabriel in for next week." But can we please put in Shedeur Sanders? I'm not asking for much. I know he's QB2 right now, and he has been practicing last week. But man, I still don't know why Stefanski doesn't want to play Shedeur. Bubba Ventrone needs to go. Kevin Stefanski, maybe Andrew Berry. I don't know, but that's my rant.
Yeah, at this point you got to think about cleaning shop or at least seeing what you've got.
Yeah.
Stefanski's job, he's on an extremely hot
next
seat.
Week, then we're done.
I really think this week was the week. I mean, it's just I don't see how. But here's my in defense of Kevin Stefanski. It's their offense looks terrible. So that's on him. He turns the keys over to Tommy Reese.
Yeah.
They still look terrible. I mean, they just can't do.
It's just like Ken Dorsey last year. Remember I told you.
Yeah. But when you're dealt a really bad hand, It's not like you can just make things up. So, like, think about who he's sending out there and who he's passing to. You're sending out a lefty rookie who's 5'9",
or 5'8" like me.
Yeah, and just he's not good. He's average at best.
Like, I don't even care if he played good in college.
His best target right now is Harold Fannin, who's a rookie
which he's okay.
Rookie from Bowling Green.
Yeah,
and
like that's a no school.
Yeah, it's just I might be the only Kevin Stefanski sympathizer around because, like, I just feel like it just seems like ever since the Deshaun Watson, when they got rid of Baker Mayfield, it just feels like he has been like, well, if this is what you guys want, this is what you guys
I know it's been the whole what if every time.
So I don't know. I struggle with blaming anything on Kevin Stefanski. Is it time to let him go? Maybe to do him a favor.
Maybe.
Get him out of there and let him go be an offensive
coordinator. I don't know what
somewhere.
we play next week, but if we lose, then he's done.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody walks into his office and says, "Listen, you're
fired.
Well, you're playing Shedeur."
Yeah.
So,
like we play the Ravens next week, so
at home. So, yeah, if they
that's going to be not good.
If they come out, if they come out and they lay an egg in that first quarter, the Boo Birds are.
He's done. He's done.
Yeah,
he's done.
It'll be bad. He's done. It'll be real bad.
Yeah.
Is that Monday Night Football?
No, we never got any primetime games.
Well, I wouldn't give the Browns primetime games either.
We'll play on a Sunday.
It's
4:25 p.m. Yeah.
That's weird. Why is it a midday game? Is this like game of the week or something?
I don't know. The Broncos always play at midday.
Well, because they're in Colorado. You're talking about
I understand that. I understand.
You're two East Coast teams playing at 4:25.
But you should flex out to 1 p.m.
Yeah, flex it. Flex it.
Yeah, you should flex it.
Put it at 8:30 so I can go about the rest of my day instead of watching the Browns. Yeah. Put it at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So, no, we lost. Anyway, yeah.
Honestly, that game is bad. I mean, can we I don't know who's to blame here. Is it Stefanski, the defense at the end of the game, Bubba Ventrone, or maybe even Dylan Gabriel? I don't know, but some saying that Kevin Stefanski might be gone, but I'm just gonna say that the special teams were to blame today.
Yeah.
Because if you take away those 2 touchdowns from the Jets, then we would have won that game.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, and so like the statistics on Dylan Gabriel that you were looking, I couldn't find anything specifically about over 30-yard passes, but he's averaging like 6 yards of completion, maybe less. It's
no,
not 6 or 7, but
good.
Like you look at I'm looking at next gen stats.
Yeah.
QBs sorted by yards, a minimum of 75 attempts.
75.
His longest pass this year is 24 yards.
24.
So none under 30. None over 30. But
zero over 30 yards.
He's statistically on way more attempts. He's worse than Jacoby Brissett and Kyler Murray.
Wow.
Who play for the same team.
Wow.
Like it's not great.
His QBR is 32 right now.
32.
But in his defense too, he's running for he's been sacked 17 times.
17 times?
Oh, that's
16.
I apologize. He's been sacked 11 times.
11 times.
That's still a lot.
That's still a lot.
Right.
And so, I'm also looking at next gen right now. Bro, Matt Stafford, 21 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Ooh,
that's ridiculous.
He's still really good.
Throw that out there, but
yeah. No, I mean it's just
there's something still fishy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just we have seen peak Dylan Gabriel. Yeah. This is the best they are going to get I don't
Yes.
know. I mean,
Just like it's Joe Flacco, to be honest.
At this point, why not, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they went away from Joe Flacco. They traded him, which, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's only on a 1-year contract, so why not?
He's on a 1-year contract. They're already losing games. They're not going to get any better. We said that the first 6 games are a gauntlet.
We already did that. Threw that away for sure.
But I mean, you saw what Dylan Gabriel can give you.
Yeah, he's like a Joe Flacco,
and it's not great. So
yeah,
I don't know. I would say,
I'm saying that we might have to start Shedeur probably the last 4 games of the season. I don't know if that's going to be real or not, but if that does happen, then this is definitely going to be a test for Shedeur Sanders for the last 4 games of the season.
Well, that too, but like you're asking Shedeur to go in, and he's probably not going to have his head coach. The team is going to be in tank mode. Like I don't know. It's just
it's bad.
Yeah. It's hard to judge a quarterback off that too. So I say give him something now where you're still competing a little bit. So, anyway, I can't blame it 100% on Kevin Stefanski. So I think he's kind of handcuffed in the whole situation. I do think that Dylan Gabriel isn't the answer.
Yeah, he's probably not the answer.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
All right. You guys want to
power rankings?
Let's power rank it, and let's first go through our absolute. I almost want to do a segment. Maybe we can do it next week where we do like the sorriest franchise.
Sorriest franchise
of the year. Yeah.
Oh, for the NFL or any sports, whatever.
Just NFL. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, I might have to add that in my notes. I mean,
okay. So who is the biggest dumpster fire right now?
Probably the Browns, obviously, or maybe the Saints. I don't know.
I don't know, man. The Titans.
Titans. It's not looking good. I mean, you just wasted your number 1 overall draft pick, and you traded a pick away, to get that number 1 overall draft pick, and they look bad. They don't
probably the worst mistake.
Already fired your head coach. I think they have less of a future than the Browns.
Yeah.
Now I will say that the Saints got to be close. They do have a couple offensive weapons. I think that Olave is really good.
Yeah, Olave, former Ohio State Buckeye.
They just traded away Shaheed.
Yeah, to the Seahawks.
He's a speedster.
And then Jets traded Quentin Williams to the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Jets.
And Sauce Gardner to the Colts.
If the Jets wouldn't have won today, I would have said the Jets, only because they literally traded away their 3 best defensive players and still held the Browns to 20 points.
That's unbelievable.
That's so sad.
And you still got first-round picks for the Jets. That's going to be huge next year for the Jets.
Yeah. I don't know.
At least it looks like they have a semblance of a plan. They have
with the Jets.
Some cogs turning.
Well, that 2002 draft was supposed to be the one. Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner, all those guys where, they were doing the Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Robert Salah was there. And it just like wheels came off. That was the Aaron Rodgers, wasn't it? Was that when he came over?
Yeah, 2023.
Yeah. So it's bad.
I
don't know. Saints
so cursed.
Saints might be up there too. Alvin Kamara, he's getting old.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to run the way he used to.
Might just trade him away at this point. He's getting old. I mean, I don't know either.
Go take him out back.
Yeah.
Put him down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say I wouldn't want to be a Titans fan right now.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Cam Wood, not looking good right now. 2 head coaches, not the answer, even though it's an interim head coach.
I will say this, however. That was the same scenario that Carolina was in when they drafted Bryce Young.
You got Frank Reich, and then you fired Frank Reich for an interim head coach. For Chris, I know his name, Chris Stable.
It's very similar to what Carolina did. But they also got rid of Mike Vrabel
stable
too for all this, and
stable. Yeah,
it ended up hurting them. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways,
it's not hard to figure out who the bad teams are. There's definitely 5 of them. Giants kind of fall into a different category. They're bad, but they're frisky. Like they are going to compete each week, and I kind of think the same about the Saints. I think that they at least compete in most of their games. I mean, today they beat the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, so Tyler Shook was slinging.
Mm-hmm.
He looked nice.
Whereas like the Jets, the Browns, the Titans,
the Saints,
I think that they're frisky. I don't think that those 3. I don't think those 3 are any good. Like there is no word. Like when you play the Browns, you literally could be the Jets with your 3 best players traded away.
Yeah.
Or hurt. Garrett Wilson was hurt half the game. And still win. So I don't know. The Jets are probably up there too. I mean, the fact that Justin Fields only threw the ball 11 times and completed 6 passes.
I can't believe he threw 11 times and they still won. Like, what? Like, that's unbelievable.
And it was raining bad, but that's that's a rough stat line right there.
Yeah.
All right, let's do our best at power ranking these guys. I don't think that this is going to be easy, especially with some of the shakeup that happened.
Yeah, it is.
So what I'm going to say is that we have 3 teams that are on top of the league right now with the same record.
Yep.
You got the Patriots, the Colts, and the Broncos. And I will be the first to say I don't think that the Broncos are that good. Personally.
No.
I think that their offense is too unsure. I think that the Colts had a great bounce back game. But I don't think they're better than the Patriots.
No.
Only because like Danny Dimes, I mean we saw some flaws in him today.
Yeah, I think that the Patriots are a little more consistent throughout their team.
Yeah.
And
I think they got a good coach too.
Yeah, Mike Vrabel. He is it.
Yeah. But okay, so that brings me to our top 3. Do we switch anything up in the top 3? Patriots, Eagles, Colts. Because
like for example, if we're playing the Super Bowl tomorrow,
I don't want to play the Eagles. But there are a couple teams where I don't know if I want to play them either. Which they've got to move up, and I think that I've got to move. I know that the Broncos are ranked. I mean, they're record-wise 3rd best team. I like the Seahawks, and I like the Rams better than I like the Broncos.
Okay.
So, it's hard because there's just so many good teams right now. But I would agree with the way we're framing it. Super Bowl tomorrow. Don't want to play Colts. Don't want to play Patriots.
The Eagles.
Don't want to play the Eagles.
Okay. I would agree with that too.
I think in order I would go Patriots 1, Eagles 2,
okay,
and then Colts 3.
Yeah.
And from there, it
gets fuzzy. This is where it's the whole like, okay, we know you're a playoff team, but prove to us that you're good. I know it's the NFL. You have to earn your wins. That's why I'm not apologizing for the Broncos.
Big bucks.
Right. I'll be honest with you, the Bills don't scare me as much as they used to.
Especially with the loss to the Dolphins.
Right.
That, to me, right now, that is like
correct.
Yeah, that makes that. Hold on. 1 sec.
Okay.
And never mind. Anyway, yeah, the Bills with the loss of the Dolphins. I feel like Super Bowl tomorrow. There's a lot of teams that could beat them. That opens it up. You see how they do against a significantly worse team. I feel like that opens it up to a lot of other teams in the league that I think would be able to beat the Bills.
Yeah.
Correct. No, I agree. I think that.
Yeah.
I think that the Bills tumbled
Yeah.
What was it? In the last 3 weeks, they have 2 losses. So
to the Falcons and the Patriots and the Icy Whites.
and the Dolphins. I mean, the Falcons and the Dolphins. So
Falcons are not even that good.
No, they're not.
And somehow they have 3 or 4 wins.
Now, and disclaimer for all of these: at some point, they are going to move back up. I think, but right now, they don't look good at all. Like, they do not look like they could get a playoff win.
Yeah.
And so I would have to put them at the bottom of the top 10.
I still think they're top 10 because Josh Allen,
still great,
Cook, they still have a good squad.
They got a good coach too. I mean,
yeah. No,
I'm just unsure with the way they've been playing.
I think they're unsure. Absolutely.
Yeah. And so then at the 4 spot, I'm putting I go Rams or Seahawks.
I have the Rams in front of the Seahawks only because the Rams' big win over the 49ers today. Like,
that's a rivalry too.
Big win as in big win as in beat them by 20.
Yeah. So, and this is a good Niners squad too.
Correct.
Yeah, it's Mac Jones.
Not healthy, but don't sleep on them.
Yeah. Yeah. Still a good team.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
I think we could go Rams Seahawks in that. Are the Broncos better than the Seahawks?
That's a tough one.
That is a good one for sure.
I think that I think you keep the Broncos. Right now, I think the Seahawks are playing better than the Broncos. Like, if we walked the Seahawks out there, I think that the Seahawks defense isn't better than the Broncos defense. But
it's good enough to hold that Broncos offense.
Yeah. I don't think that offense is very good right now. Could they be? Yes. I think they've got 2 really good running backs. I think they've got 2 really good wide receivers. I think they've got a decent tight end in Evan Ingram and a decent quarterback in Bo Nix. They just can't click all together. Like, they have not put together a full game. The closest thing I would say to that is the Cowboys game, and we know how bad their defense is. So,
although here's what I'll throw up is, I think the Broncos versus practically any team in the NFC, like any of the good teams that we've been talking about. So, for example, Eagles, Packers, Lions, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Rams, Niners. Any of those would be a fun game to watch because these are 2 still good teams, and I could see any of those being not a playoff matchup, obviously, because they're in different NFC versus AFC, but
sure,
those would be good games to watch. So that's not to take anything away from the Broncos because, again, a win is a win. You're on a 7-game win streak right now.
Yeah. No, a win is a win. Unapologetic. Yeah. I am not going to be upset saying my team won, but I also know that when the playoffs roll around, that win against the Jets doesn't mean anything, but it showed us something. So
yeah.
So right now we are Patriots.
Yes. Patriots, Eagles, Colts. And then I have Rams, Seahawks, Broncos.
Okay.
Lions, Bills.
Is that at 6, 7? Bills, 8.
Yes. Lions, 7, Bills, 8. And then this is where it gets kind of fuzzy too. And we've debated this 9-10 spot quite a bit. Right now the Steelers are losing.
They're losing
by 9 to the Chargers.
Yeah. Which earlier was like a baseball game.
Right. Green Bay is in the mix.
Yeah, I would still, even though they're beat up, I'll still throw the Buccaneers are still a good team.
And the Buccaneers are still a good team.
They still have Baker Mayfield.
And you know who else is lurking?
Abuka.
Who's lurking?
The Chiefs.
Oh my God!
Don't even bring the Chiefs into this, man. Yeah,
I mean,
that's
they're finally healthy. They got Rashee Rice back. Those 3 losses that they had. I know they're coming off of a loss, but at the same time, it's
but they have a bye week
to the Bills. And so we also need to take that into consideration too. Last week, the reason why we were so high on the Bills is because they handled the Chiefs. They did drop from 3 to 8 because they lost to the Dolphins. I mean, it's like one of those things where it's like, who wants to be good? Like, you guys,
we don't know.
But
the
Chiefs. The Chiefs have one of the biggest point differentials in the NFL. The problem is they have 4 losses. Give us 3 more weeks, and the Ravens could be in this.
Yeah, that's so ridiculous. After they went on that little slide after the first few games.
Yep.
So that's just the power of Lamar Jackson right there.
I just think that, they got rid of their ping pong table in the locker room.
Yeah, that was the problem the whole time.
The Dolphins got rid of their pop shot.
That was the problem.
Ooh, are we seeing a trend?
Oh.
I wonder if the Jets got rid of anything this week. I bet you.
The Detroit Lions need to get rid of the NBA Jam arcade machine.
Listen, the Jets did get rid of something.
You seriously know that NBA thing is on now?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we need to decide on 9 and 10. I think that the Bucks deserve to be in there.
Yeah.
So there's 9.
9, and then final one.
I'm thinking Green Bay.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
I don't.
If they,
and honestly, like here's what's going to happen after this conversation, is on next week the Chiefs will absolutely dust the floor with a team.
Yeah,
and they'll be right back. They'll be like in the top 7.
Yeah,
and so here's what I'll throw out with the Packers: if they can have. They don't even have to win. If they have a good game
at home
against the Eagles,
against
at home,
number 2 team,
that'll
absolutely.
I
agree.
And so the other team that and it's hard because they're 6-4, but
Green Bay's favored. Yeah, exactly.
And so there's the other team, the Niners. That's another one that could be thrown in there.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, they are losing right now, but still.
Yeah. Another one that somehow, some way, they're in the conversation. The Bears.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, I was thinking about going.
They have they're in the top 10.
And now the Bears have the same. And now the Bears have more wins than last year.
The Bears are tied with the Lions in the NFC.
Oh my gosh.
It scares me. It scares me every week. How good every year, honestly, how good the NFC North is. It's
So right now it's, depending on what happens on Monday night, it could be a 3-way tie for first place in the NFC North. The only problem for Green Bay is that they have a tie with the Cowboys.
Chiefs.
Cowboys, yeah.
Cowboys. Oh, yeah.
So
right.
Which is also wild because if Green Bay wins, Philly falls to 6-3, and Dallas has a legitimate chance if they start going on a run.
Oh my gosh,
getting the NFC East.
But don't forget, the playoffs are going to be fun, just like Cooper said every time.
Oh, it's gonna be wild. Like if you don't get a bye. There's going to be some crazy games. Crazy.
Yeah.
Like the fact that the Bills will be probably a wild card team is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are going to be a wild card team. It's going to be crazy.
Not divisional this time, hopefully.
Yeah. The Lions could be a wild card team. If we sat down and we were like, all right, pick your 4 teams at the beginning of the year, for the AFC NFC championship game, we probably would have said those 4 teams.
The same exact thing.
Yeah. The Rams, probably going to be a wild card team.
Yeah, they're really good.
I mean, right now, Seahawks have a better point differential. That's it. That's the only thing that's.
But we all know that Sam Darnold can turn back into a pumpkin at midnight if he makes the
end of the year has never been good for Sammy D. So all right, so I'm gonna pencil in Green Bay to our 10 spot. We'll see what happens on Monday night before we throw out some graphics. But yeah. How do you guys feel? Patriots, Eagles, Colts, Rams, Seahawks, Broncos, Lions, Bills, Bucks, Green Bay.
It sounds saucy. I like it.
At any point, those last 5 teams, Broncos, Lions, Bills, Bucks, Green Bay, could be out.
Yeah,
and you could have next week. We could be talking about the Bears, the Panthers,
the Chiefs,
and the Chiefs.
I mean, it's
crazy. The Panthers. I just said the Panthers and the Bears. Think about that.
Oh, yeah.
It's the words. You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Yeah.
It's wild. It's wild.
It's going to be wild.
All right, boys.
Yeah.
Feeling good?
Yeah. I think I want to top on one more thing here.
Hit me with it. Does it have to do with, hold on. Does it have to do with Tom Grossi?
It's not Tom Grossi.
All right.
So this was supposed to be on my funniest, but this is a funniest NFL moment here. Angry beach ball papa during a Green Bay Packers game. A beach ball rolled into the field during the second quarter after a Panthers player last week, and an official trying to deal with it. A member of the Packers sideline staff with a clearly angry face popped the beach ball.
Do you think there's a guy on the sideline that that's their job? It's like they're just watching for paraphernalia to fly on the field and they sprint out and get it.
Oh, it's got to be something like that.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the WNBA.
I'll say they need someone for the WNBA.
Yeah, we won't go there.
Yeah.
Actually,
if you don't mind, I got one more, and I promise you this is the last one. This is a blooper talk here. In a college football game, Minnesota's Jalen Clark threw an inbound pass over the backboard, a hilarious misfire that doesn't affect the box score as it happened at the buzzer.
Yeah, it's wildness.
Sure.
Also, I just want to point something out right now. Hold on. Morrison, are you wearing a Slippery Rock University athletic city?
A slimy pebble.
That is absolutely preposterous.
Yeah.
I know.
Where do you acquire something like that?
From the university. So funny story.
Yeah.
My wife, her first year in college went to Slippery Rock.
Okay.
Followed by my sister went there and ran cross country. So that's where this came from. And I was actually recruited to play baseball there for a hot second.
Really?
They actually play at the Erie Seawolves field. That's just kind of neat.
Yeah.
That was definitely cool to kind of see that. But yeah.
Dang,
good catch.
Just
did you have
flexing?
Did you have to look that up?
No, I didn't. You know me.
I know.
I did not.
That's why I questioned it. If it was Giovanni, I would have known. He's over there. He's over there Googling.
No, and I really remember Slippery Rock because Michigan fans love Slippery Rock University.
Yeah, don't they play? They always show the Slippery Rock. They'll play the NCAA scores, and they always put Slippery Rock in there.
That's how it started. Was they were reading the scores. A larger school was playing Slippery Rocks. It was I'm just throwing it out there. Ohio State played Slippery Rock. Right. Obviously not actually, but so the PA announcer is reading the scores, and then the Michigan fans are like, "What the heck is Slippery Rock University?" And then so anytime it became a thing every week to read Slippery Rock, and everyone would go crazy. And so it's become a staple of Michigan is to love Slippery Rock University.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, they call it the slimy pebble. We'll play on words
Giovanni.
there.
I am so sorry. I had one on my mind. This is the last one for real. Doing an ESPN college game day talk, Nick Saban was caught doing the 6'7" meme. He didn't even say 6'7", he just did the hand motion, while Pat McAfee said, or someone said 6'7", which I think that is really funny.
6'7" it's out of control.
It's out of control.
Yeah, Nick Saban didn't even say the word, he just did the hand gestures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of control.
Gosh.
Too much. I've heard too much.
Yeah.
Heard enough.
Yeah.
6'7".
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's all I have.
yep, I think that's about where I want to end it, actually.
Yep.
So
Subscribe to Ohio Sportscast just so you can watch Giovanni Schefter, breaking news and the updates. Subscribe to Top Gun Podcast. Subscribe to Smee Sports. Subscribe to famous YouTuber Tom Grossi. And subscribe to That's Good Sports.
There you go.
Yeah,
and just remember, guys, it's
not about being right. It's about sounding confident. I took the words out of your mouth.
You really did.
all right, boys.
Yeah. See ya.
Catch you on the flip flop.
Yep. See ya.